Hey everyone, welcome back to the Den Fireworks. Today's video, we are doing OMG shells by OMG Fireworks. This is a 24 shell kit of 6-inch shells that they are calling Special Effects Series. So the first 12 shells all have rings, the second 12 all have tails. I did the Unabomber shells. They had the best purple. They had absolutely beautiful colors. So I wanted to try more of their shells out. And so I snagged these special effect ones. Let's see how their rings look, what their tails look like. Looking at the back, we do have all the effects listed. So first 12 is ring effects. And then the next 12 are all tiger tail effects. And we do have some purple pearls in here that I'm really hoping is that same purple that they used in those Unabomber shells, because it was beautiful. We've also got blue and red strobes. We've got willows. There looks like there's a lot of good effects in here, and I am looking forward to seeing these shells. So let's get this suit pack kit opened up, see what we have inside, and then we'll get them loaded up into a 24-shot rack. So taking these shells out of the kit, there are a couple things I really like about them. The first off, you could see through the pack anyway. I love that they're themed purple, because OMG uses purple as their color. I even have a purple mortar I picked up from them. And it's a really pretty purple. I like it. And one thing that they're doing different that I haven't seen before as well is they actually put that tube in off center, so then they could pack the shells right up against each other like this, and that saved a lot of room in that suitcase pack. And I don't know, first time I saw that, I thought it was pretty neat. If we take one of the mortars out, we've got the 6-inch XL shells, OMG, and that they have the 12 rings and 12 tails. Now, even though it's a suitcase pack, they do still give you a 12-inch mortar, unlike the raccoon suitcase packs where it's like the 10-inch one. But it still does have a little bit smaller base on it. So if you are using these included ones, I would make sure you brace this a little better, or at least that it's not going to tip over and knock down something else that's in the way. You all know how I feel about 6-inch shells. It's a little bit overkill. Usually we get a lot of extra space in them. And these are big 6-inch shells with the plastic top that also annoys me. Even though it's a highly reflective purple, they do have a nice clean spot, so it's easy to read that this is number 13, Tiger Tail to Blood Red with white strobe. And they are all in the numbers that they are on the back of the box as well. So you guys can just refer back to that to see what shells are. So I'm going to load these all 1 through 24 in a 24-shot rack, fuse them up, and I'll be right back and show you how I did that. So I do get some questions sometimes about how I fuse up my racks. So I'm going to do a quick demo of how I do it just to start off on this one. I won't show doing the whole rack because it takes a while. I'm going to use some green Visco on these so it goes nice and slow. And what I do is I kind of untwist it, get it set up where I want it to go. So this is going to be my entry point in, and I'm going to wrap all the way around. About in the middle of the mortar here, well, first I pre-rip all of the tape too. So I have tape cut out, ready to go, just down the line, so I just keep going. So this is where I want my match to start off on this set. I go to about the middle of the mortar, because that's where I want to start. And I put some tape on off center. Then I take that fuse, still holding it around the middle where I want, and I take the canister shell fuse, put it right up next to it. And then I fold over this short side, connecting those two wires nice and tight together. And I just loop this extra tape around it. And that is going to stick to itself really well and hold all of this tape together and really channel that fire right through the tape down the fuse. Then I'll come back and I'll cut this off, because this is the lead fuse for the canister shell. I'll cut that off, expose some nice new black powder in after. Then kind of holding that where I want it, here's my next one. I got the halfway point on the can. I'm just gonna put a little bit of tape off center, right at the halfway where I want it. Take this cannon fuse, lay it right down next door, put this around, wrap the tape up tight. And then with these two, it gets easier to hold it. So I'm keeping this still in the middle here, marking off my next point. I'm gonna put this fuse up. I'm gonna put some tape. I'm gonna lay that down right next to it. And I'm just gonna keep going down the line like this. And this is so much faster than zip ties, if you ask me. Hopefully this footage actually does get through and it's not just my hands in the way the whole time. But hold, put that down, just bend the fuse right in and over. And I'm going a little slower because I'm on camera and I'm kind of off angle, but you can see how fast that goes. And I'll just come down all the way down the line, reverse the fuse direction when I get to the back, come all the way down, bend it, and then I just come back, I cut all of these, and we're good to go. So I'll be back showing you this one fully fused after, but that is how I do tape. Okay, so here's the finished fuse job on those OMG shells. For those of you who are watching along with the fusing, I was going with the green 24 to 28 second per foot safety fuse, the green. And you can see I came back, I trimmed along all of these. We get fresh black powder right at the beginning of that tape to really help it give it a chance to catch as well. Taping is so much faster. I'm so glad I'm not doing zip ties anymore. And I haven't had any failures with the tape itself. I have had time for the fuse dies in the middle, or the canister shell most of the way down dies out, but I am a convert to tape. So let's take these OMG shells out back, see if they have those beautiful stars like the Unabombers did, see how big these rings break, and if they make us go, oh my god, or not. Thanks everyone.